continuing the series of Christmas videos that I've been doing on the website recently. Now, the last two Christmas reviews were film related, and this kind of is film related. It's if you're into James Bond and stuff like that, and also music, because this is what this is. It's a CD. It's called Merry Christmas 007. Now, as I say, if you're a big kind of collector of James Bond music specifically, this is kind of, I guess, I wouldn't say a must-have. It's pretty cool to have. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's a must-have. In fact, it's very rare anyway, because there's only 500 of these produced. And I bought this around about 2002-ish, something like that. Now, unfortunately, I can't sample any music for you here because this is copyright protected, and YouTube just being really just rubbish lately with deleting videos, deleting whole accounts for sampling music, for using music on videos where copyright ownership isn't something that the video producers have. Now, if I was a big badass corporation, regardless of whether I own the music or not, I'd get away with doing it. But I'm not, I'm just a guy on my own. So instead of playing you the music, I'm just going to have to tell you what it is, and you can probably find it for yourself. So here's what it is. Now, in case you're not aware of this, it was a limited edition CD released by the Reception Music Company, and only 500 were produced. The CD is copyrighted as 1994 and 2001. Now, from what I gather, the music was actually recorded at the Alpine Room in October of 1994. The inner sleeve reads, released some 4 years before the Propellerheads on Her Majesty's Secret Service single, some would say Merry Christmas 007 was the inspiration, containing 5 tracks which blend music and dialogue from one of the most exciting films of the James Bond series. 2 of the tracks, Call Me Hilly and Ice Cavern, were never released on the On Her Majesty's Secret Service original soundtrack album and are heard here for the first time. So I'm pretty much just reading that off the inside sleeve. Now, going a bit further, according to the 007magazine.co.uk website, which I believe used to be the James Bond International Fan Club formed in 1979, and of which I was a proud member back in the 90s. Originally produced in 1994 by the Reception Music Company for the special On Her Majesty's Secret Service event headlined by George Lazenby and sponsored by 007 Magazine at Pinewood Studios. Now, in terms of download availability, you can actually hear a 30-second sample for free at the website, 007magazine.co.uk, or you can download the actual main 4.07 track in MP3 format for £1.49. As I say, that's from the 007 Magazine website. Now, as I say, I bought this in around about 2002-ish, and I did get it from the James Bond International Fan Club, which I think it was still known as that at the time. I know fan clubs in general kind of evolved with the internet and stuff like that, because back in the day, when there was no internet, fans didn't really have anywhere to go to get a lot of information. I mean, you might get lucky and like somewhere like Empire Magazine or something might do a special on something, but generally speaking, there wasn't much to kind of satisfy that need out there to get photographs and news, all that kind of stuff. So fan clubs were pretty much the thing to be part of, and that's where I got this. And I think it was kind of to do with them when this music got produced from the sound, from what I read on their website anyway. So as I say, in terms of actual availability, you just have to really get lucky and find this on eBay, I guess, because 500 of these isn't really a lot, so they are quite rare. I was quite lucky to have got this, and it was a long time ago when I got it. I think by now, trying to get hold of a copy like this, pretty much forget it. Now, I did mention on the video as well, this came out about 3 years after the Propellerheads on Her Majesty's Secret Service single. That was this. It was done by David Arnold, who did the scores to the James Bond films from 1997's Tomorrow Never Dies, and the last one that he did was Quantum of Solace in 2008. Ever since Skyfall, it was a different guy that was doing the scores for these. I think David Arnold wasn't available to do Skyfall because he was doing something to do with the Olympics, which were on in the UK at the time in London. So that's what I heard anyway. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, that was David Arnold when he first got started doing music for the James Bond films. He did this album Shaken and Stirred, and this was a single off the album, and also one called Diamonds Are Forever as well, which was one with lyrics. So it was kind of in the same vein. The reason I'm kind of going on about that is this was in the same vein, but this one actually came first. And it's pretty good. As I say, it's not a must-have. It's just if you're big into James Bond music and you're a collector, definitely something to look out for anyway. So that's pretty much it anyway for this. Not really much else I can say without sampling the music. And like I say, if I do that, I'll get kicked off YouTube. So that's just the way things work with them. But anyway, if you're big into James Bond films, definitely check out the website brandxreviews.com, because we have a new film coming out next year in late 2015 called Spectre, as I'm sure you're already aware of that. And I've been doing a few videos, I've done a couple of videos at the moment anyway about that specifically, and there's also a Daniel Craig James Bond film retrospective on the website too. So definitely check those out, because there's a bit of information on there you might not be aware of. And also I will be doing updates as well as the project, the film kind of gets close to being released. So there'll be a lot of news information coming out. So I'll try to post these things as regular as I can anyway. So if you subscribe on YouTube, or if you just keep going to the website, there will be plenty of more news and information to follow. So that's pretty much it anyway. As I say, it's kind of Christmas related as well. So I thought, what a better time to do this than Christmas itself. So for now, I will leave it there, and I will wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Thank you very much for watching.